How to make creamy soups without adding calories. Creamy soups are wonderful as appetizers or even entrees because they are thick, satisfying, and luxurious. However, what about the calories? Cream is hardly an appropriate ingredient for the figure-conscious, or is it? Actually, there are other ways to give a smooth, creamy finish to your soup recipe without pouring in half a pack of heavy cream. It might surprise you to learn that a dash of milk is sometimes all that is required to give your soup a mouthwatering creaminess. The tiniest bit of milk can turn the soup recipe opaque and give it a creamy taste. Evaporated milk is even better for making tasty soup recipes. What is evaporated milk? This handy ingredient is created by taking the extra water out of milk, making it richer than regular refrigerated milk. Evaporated milk has twice the amounts of protein and calcium than other milks or creams and less fat than half and half. Substitute evaporated milk for half and half in your favorite soup recipes and you will find that they turn out even creamier and richer, yet they contain less fat. You can also use evaporated milk in homemade ice cream, Alfredo sauce, custard and other recipes. Try it in any recipe calling for half and half to be added. Use it in mashed potatoes, condensed soup, instant puddings or add a little to your coffee instead of coffee creamer. Many people have no idea what evaporated milk is, or what they can do with it, but if you want to make creamy soup recipes without the extra fat or calories, it is well worth knowing about as a way to add a luxurious texture and flavor to your soup, without adding fat or unwanted extra calories to it as well. Recipe for cream of cauliflower soup. The following recipe serves 6 people and blends the flavors of cauliflower and onion with chicken broth and evaporated milk. This soup makes a tasty warming lunch or a nice appetizer. Feel free to use broccoli instead of the cauliflower if you want. Frozen cauliflower or broccoli works as well as fresh. What you will need: 1 pound cauliflower florets, 1/4 cup chopped onion, 1/2 stick butter, 3/4 cup water, 12 fluid ounces can evaporated milk, 1/4 cup all-purpose flour, 14 and 1/2 fluid ounces can chicken broth, salt and pepper to taste. How to make it: bring the water to a boil in a soup pot, and then add the cauliflower. Simmer it for 5 minutes or until tender, then drain it. Put half the cauliflower with the chicken broth in a blender or food processor and puree it until smooth. Melt the butter in the soup pot, then add the onion, sautéing it until tender. Stir in the flour, then the evaporated milk. Cook the soup, stirring it all the time, until it comes to a boil. Add the cauliflower mixture and the rest of the chopped cauliflower. Warm the soup through, season it to taste and serve with. How to make creamy soups without adding calories. Creamy soups are wonderful as appetizers or even entrees because they are thick, satisfying, and luxurious. However, what about the calories? Cream is hardly an appropriate ingredient for the figure-conscious, or is it? Actually, there are other ways to give a smooth, creamy finish to